started, and we are underway from Arrowhead. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And that should give his guys a spark. He's up all the way to the 44-yard line.
Well, that return gives them a golden opportunity to go out in front. How will the defense respond after giving up that type of a return?
Now they'll run it on the toss. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. The tackle there by John Johnson.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
Now Mahomes throwing on second down. Going deep here for Watkins. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Throwing now is Mahomes. Goes to Ware on the screen. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. 9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive. First down, Mahomes. He's going to look deep for Watkins. It's caught at the 10. A gain of 32 that time.
Tell the truth, partner. You didn't think he was coming down with that one, did you? Come on, tell me the truth.
No, I didn't. I'll tell you what, though. A one-handed grab of that length. Talk about giving your team a little juice.
Oh, big time. I mean, everyone's going to be excited about that one, whether you're on the field or not. It permeates his way through the entire team, and I can't wait to see what they do on the next down.
He'll get it up the middle. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
I know when I was a kid, I always got real excited when I saw those lateral-type runs. But the best backs that made it happen, they put a foot in the ground and just go. That didn't happen there. That play got swallowed up.
Moved back to the 10. They'll try on 2nd and goal here. Working from the gun, Mahomes. And this is incomplete. His favorite target, Travis Kelce, the intended receiver. And it's 3rd down.
I think he's a little trigger happy right there, and it turned into an ill-advised throw into their zone.
Well, we know he has confidence. He'll throw it any place, anytime, anywhere. That time it fell incomplete. Can this defense get the stop on the opening drive? Here's 3rd and goal. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. This is caught by Hill for a Chiefs touchdown. Tyreek Hill from 10 yards out. And the Chiefs are going to take a first-quarter lead. Well, that's about as quick of a passing touchdown as you'll ever see right there.
Everyone has a section in their playbook called the quick game. That was a super quick game. Out of the hands of the thrower, bam, right to the receiver, successfully for a touchdown.
How in-depth is that quick game part of the playbook?
It's pretty in-depth because people want the ball in the hands of the quarterback into the playmaker's hands downfield as fast as possible. There are a lot of plays, a lot of options involved with that.
Goff will lead the Rams up here 1st and 10 at their own 26. Here's Goff. That's caught by his tight end, Gerald Everett. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. The drive starting with a 1st down, 11 yards on that pickup. Here we go. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Here's the first carry now for Todd Gurley. And he's across the 40, 3 extra yards to the 43. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they will pay dividends as the game progresses.
Got tripped up.
Now on 2nd down, this is Gurley. And he'll take this one up close to about the 45. 2 yards on the carry there, and it's going to lead him to 3rd down. The good run on 1st down followed up by a not-so-good run on 2nd down.
Now let's find out if they're going to stick with the run here on 3rd down. A lot of people would love to see some play action here. I say go with your best running play over your best blocker.
And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively. They'll try and pick up the first with Gurley. And he gets it down to the 48, enough for the first. It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains.
Plenty of things to talk about here, partner, but to me, their defense gave up a touchdown on the first drive. How about how they're responding, coming back? That's a big 3rd down pickup to keep their drive alive.
76, tell him. 76. 76. Hell, you won.
On 1st down, it's Gurley. And he's going to be stopped up at about the 47-yard line. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
They'll try the air now with Goff. Being chased out left. And he fumbled it. It's on the ground. And I think the Chiefs...
Didn't slide. Hell, I was trying to slide.
When I see a play like that,
I tapped the goddamn
I come back
thing.
to risk reward. I don't know about you, but is it worth it at that point? Whatever you're going to pick up, they either take the hit, and in this case, lose the football.
Yeah, should have gone down. I mean, hindsight's always 20/20, but that's the safe play.
You're exactly right. Hindsight's really never wrong, is it? Because you can analyze it. But I think ultimately you got to look at it as a first option, taking care of the ball, getting what you can, and that's it. Don't worry about any more.
It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
Anytime you call an inside running play, you just know there should be a lot of congestion there. You're counting on your offensive line to take control of the line of scrimmage. That didn't happen in this case, and that play got bottled up.
Here's Mahomes to throw. Wide open is Watkins. He's got it.
Yeah, I know it.
Kansas City touchdown.
Yep.
Sammy
I left the
Watkins,
I left the corner
yards.
though. I don't never give him that play.
Quickly here for 6 points.
I took that. I normally take that play from him. He got it off.
Extra point splits the uprights. Back now with Charles.
It's the last time you're going to see it
It's the Chiefs in possession of the football as we begin the second quarter. As we'll see one following the score on the final play before break. Butker now to kick this one away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. Well, before the Rams take their next snap, Charles, let's preview that game that they have coming up with the Cowboys. You talked about what they can do on offense. They're obviously going to have to shut down Dak, Zeke, and that Cowboys offense with their defense and Aaron Donald.
And I think that Aaron Donald and Ndamukong Suh's running mate at defensive tackle, they have to make sure they play down and distance each time. And what I mean by that is these guys are great pass rushers. And a lot of times when you're a great pass rusher, you want to rush the pass run every down. They have to play the run first because that's what the Cowboys are going to throw at them with Zeke. If they can slow down the run, stuff the run, they'll earn the right to be pass rushers and get after Dak Prescott in the pocket.
Here we go, fellas. Here we go. 2 for 1. 2 for 1. Press it on. 180. Hey, lift. Lift.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he finds some space past the 25 to the 27. Calling an 8-yard gain, much better shape now on 3rd and just a yard.
Even though they gave up more than they wanted to on that play, it actually illustrates how well they bottled him up throughout the game because that was his longest run of this contest.
On 3rd down, they'll run it with Gurley. And he's going to have the first down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line. They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive going. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Louis. Go, Salah. 80. 2 for 66. Cut.
Now Goff will hand this one to Gurley.
Oh, you
he'll get
kidding
this
me?
up only to about the
You kidding
33.
me?
Chris Jones on the
Chris
stop.
Jones.
Looks like they're establishing a pretty good
Chris
pattern
Jones
here
on the
because they've been very heavy in the
Are you
running game
serious?
on the last 4 plays.
Yeah, you took the words right out of my mouth. So far, 4 plays in this drive, all 4 on the ground.
Value 3. 2 for 66.
Goff turns and gives to Gurley. And the hole closes quickly. He gets it across the 35 to the 36-yard line. 3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting 3rd and about 4 to go.
He on it, he gonna get it.
Here comes carry number 10 for Gurley. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a 4th down.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
Oh, I got him though. You got some.
They're going to go for it. It's Goff. Dancing to his left. He may try and run for this. 2 minutes to go here in the first half. We're back to Arrowhead after this.
No, I'm not going to.
All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. On the draw, Goff gives to Gurley. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. 12 yards there as they move the chains. And a nice little broken tackle run there by Todd Gurley, the 10th pick in the 2015 draft.
And that's what you get with him, that full package of speed, power, able to catch the ball in the backfield. Many people doubted him coming out because of the knee injury in college. They're seeing the full Todd Gurley now, and it hurts.
Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and it'll be second and very short. Now a draw as Goff gives to Gurley. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. 9 yards on the play there, and it sets him up first and goal.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral, also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
This is first and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime.
Super 66.
On first and goal, Gurley. And he'll keep working toward that end zone as he's down to about the 2-yard line. Give him 3 on the gain there, second and goal.
And, Brad, they went to a nickel defense, and that's a surprise this close to the goal line, because ordinarily you use the back end.
And he takes it across for a Rams touchdown. Todd Gurley as the first half is winding down. And the Rams are able to get back within a touchdown. The way this one was going, you just got the sense they needed something before half. They've at least got something on the board now. Still trailing, but a good sign.
That takes me back to our preseason tour of NFL camps. You remember we talked with that one coach who said his emphasis this year was scoring in the last 2 minutes of a half, heading into the locker room. This hits it right there. Take that momentum, take that good feeling, and take the locker room, regroup, and start over. They got it here.
They did indeed, and a lot of football, full half to be played. Chiefs coming back onto the field, as we noted earlier, going to take on the Colts this weekend. 12-4 in the regular season. You get the first round bye. Number 1 offense in the NFL. That's the good part, but the defense has left something to be desired.
Yeah, they ranked 31st. That's just one step from the bottom in terms of total defense in the NFL. But they do rush the passer very well. Tied for the league lead in sacks. Their thing is, can they get a couple of key takeaways and just give the ball back to Mahomes and win a lot of shootouts?
Now here's Mahomes. He's going to sling this deep downfield. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete. Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10. On 2nd down, Williams. Space to maneuver at the 40. And he'll get this all the way up to the 42-yard line. An abbreviated halftime show as we get rolling to quarter 3. So we've come upon halftime here in Arrowhead with the Chiefs on top. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. And the Rams now coming out on the field. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. The third quarter starts with a run by Gurley. And he almost gets this to the 30, taken down about a yard shy. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down.
Damn. How the hell he get caught up? I want to know.
Here we go.
He just reached out and touched the ball. Todd Gurley is much stronger than that. The way he could push that nigga off of him.
Value free.
Gurley again here on first
Really?
down. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
I know what to do next time if you want to do that shit. You pushing me into me, huh? You know which way I'm going, huh? You think?
Here we go, Thug. Here we go.
All right. Good to go. You got everybody busted in the middle over there. He's going to come out to the right. And that dude over there going to come out to the left. And that one.
To throw on second down is gone. And he's taken down. A Chiefs sack. Justin Houston in there to make the sack. He buries him for a loss of 10. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
Back to the workhorse today. It's Gurley. And they get this up to about the 22. Just a gain of 2 there, and it's going to bring up a 4th down. This is the first punt of the game for either team. And he gets this away. Look at this. This is a good one. This is taken around the 12. Oh, nifty juke there.
Looks fun for a guy trying to tackle him.
A very good return there. Give him an even 20 yards. And it's Chiefs football. 1st and 10. So here's the Chiefs offense ready for their first reps in half number 2. They have the lead here. Well, we talk a lot about pregame speeches. What are halftime speeches like?
For the most part, not nearly as emotional. They're a lot more clinical. Every now and then, though, they'll get after you if they think they need to light a fire. But in this case, let's go into the virtual locker room, because here's what I think happened. They got in there and they said, listen, let's take control right away. Defense, we got the lead. Defense, don't give up any points. Turn the ball back over to the offense and let them go down and score and give us more of a cushion in the game. Check so far. Defense shut them down. Let's see what the offense gets done.
On second down, here's Mahomes. On to screen pass. That's complete. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down.
Time to give a little credit here. That was an excellent read by the guys on the defensive side of the ball.
You're crediting your defense.
Got to credit them on that one because they tried to fool them, right? Tried to trick them. Ran a screen, and they went to it and smothered it for a loss of yardage.
Here's Dustin Colquitt now, as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. He'll send this one into the Midwestern air, and it's a good one. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. And the Rams getting set to go now. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. Goff will lead the Rams up here 1st and 10 at own 20-yard line. They'll start out on the ground with Gurley. Takes this out just short of the 30, but he was able to avoid that earlier tackle. Nice move. A good run there on 1st down, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 2. Line of scrimmage, the 28 now as they come up on 2nd and a couple. Here comes a 20th carry for Gurley. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down.
I know they've got to be careful not to go to the well too often, but it's a fine line, isn't it? Because sometimes, if you got success, you want to just keep pounding away.
But no success there. They rallied quickly on the defensive end.
17.
From the gun on third down. Gone. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Trying to get their tight end involved finally. That's the first time that they've looked his way. He's kind of been a forgotten man in this offensive scheme.
Yeah, didn't look his way at all in the first half. And I'll bet you the offense coordinator made a note at the half and said, let's get him involved because he could be a big-time playmaker for us.
This offense converted once on fourth down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. They are going for it. Goff. He's got the first down and more past the 40. He gets it across the 50 and down to the 48. That pickup goes for 25. What a flip of the script from fourth down to first. So now first and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 48-yard line. On the handoff, it's Gurley. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down. They'll stick to the ground game with Gurley. And he'll go
really?
And that will do it for the third quarter of action. We're back now in KC. It's the Rams trailing, but they do have the football as we start the fourth and final quarter. The Rams on third down, 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 11. Out of the gun, Goff. Throw left side complete. That's Reynolds. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. They convert on third with a gain of 22. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10.
Super 66. 2 up.
Now a handoff for Gurley. And he showcases the spin. A pretty good gain before he's taken down. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be second down.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the fourth quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down fourth quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. Again, they run with Gurley. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. Just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive.
2nd and 1, and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the first down.
C.J. Anderson to the game. He gets it here. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. The All-Pro Justin Houston in on the tackle.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on rundowns. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the second level.
Super 66.
They run it again with Anderson. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. It's a 6-yard run, leaves him with about a foot or so here still to go to hit the marker with third down coming up. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
Hey, lift! 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 Lift!
They run. It's Gurley. And he will have the first down before he's brought down at the 3. They only got 2, but that was enough as they'll convert to make it 1st and goal. Time for a break. We're back to see what happens after this. A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7, but first things first, they need to score as they come up on 1st and goal. They'll run for it with Anderson, and he's going to get this back to the 3-yard.
Terry. Shit. Boys.
No further. They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal. They come out here in the eye. They get it to him running left. And they'll get him down just shy of the goal line at about the 1. Call it a gain of a couple. The defense stiffening here. It's 3rd and goal.
Going to the doctor.
Well, Brandon, we always know that once you score 1 touchdown,
you want 2.
You're without a doubt. And so far today, he's got 1, but was denied as he tried to get the 2nd one.
This is 3rd and goal. This Chiefs defense, they're giving it all they got.
Oh, Malik. Malik.
Now whistles and a flag down. I think one of the Rams linemen might have moved.
I wanted it. So I could do this right here. So let's see. This better work too.
A bad time for a false start penalty as they're backed up now for 3rd and goal.
Oh, shit.
He's back to throw. And a crusher there as it's intercepted.
Get it over there.
Picked off by Orlando scandal.
Damn, he didn't get it over there.
It's a foot race. He's in
No,
the
you
30.
would. You were looking for the middle.
It's a pick six.
He couldn't get it over there. God damn, Jared.
That's the story of the game. They've been suffocating all game long on defense.
I thought he had
suffocating them again in a big way.
And they've done it not just by out-athleting them, which is often the case, but by being able to adjust to anything they tried to throw at them and beating them to the punch each and every time. This was a defense that was well prepared.
I thought he had a strong.
Down the middle, and it's now 21.
I thought he had a strong enough arm. Damn, Jared. I should have.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six.
I thought
and now the kick is away.
Always, arm strength.
This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And from back there, a wise move. He'll just sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25. Here's the Los Angeles offense as they get set to take possession. They can't do much at this point, partner. This one is going to go down in the loss column.
You don't make up for what has happened during the game in this sequence here. Maybe you hand it off and let someone run the ball if you so choose. But otherwise, just kneel down, call it a day, and try and prepare going forward.
In search of redemption from the pick six. Gone. And pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down.
Anytime a defense can sit back in a zone like that, it tends to create a lot of congestion in the middle of the field. Makes it very hard to slot one in.
Looked like I-4 at rush hour in your hometown of Orlando, Florida. An absolute mess. Line of scrimmage, again the 25, 2nd and 10. On 2nd and 10, gone. He's going to let it fly. And that's caught inside the 35. And he is into the end zone for the touchdown. So they still need a miracle with a clock where it's at, but they get one piece to the puzzle done.
Still have hope. No, we're not cheering. No, we're not rooting, but I am excited about this, and I know you are too. We got a ball game again after that big-time strike.
Big-time strike, and you are right. Don't go anywhere yet. This thing's not done. Zerline good with a PAT. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. So with 13 on the clock, it's time for an onside kick. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. Well, fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Throw all that shit away. Whatever he left out, throw it away, but you shouldn't leave it out.
Left, 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 left. Here we go now. Green, 39. Green, 39.
Mahomes going to throw it here. Well, Mahomes can't get away, and down he goes. And now we'll get a timeout here. They're able to stop it with 1 second to go in this game. Going to need better protection here. 3rd and long following the sack from Mahomes and company. Now Mahomes. And going deep for Hill. And he fires one that's intercepted. John Johnson with the INT. And the return goes up to his own 17-yard line. Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular affair.
Even though they didn't finish it off, you're exactly right. They took us down to the last play. We're still, you were wondering, could it happen? Possibly, even though we both knew it was a long shot.
Yeah, what was good thing? All right, bro. Give me a holler with them.
So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the
Okay,
industry.
yeah,
I'm Brandon
gotta
Gaudin.
take
This has
him.
been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Chiefs victorious here as we say so long from Arrowhead.